everybody, Sign here again. Sorry about that. And I've been kind of busy off camera. I have started my blood altar and the wonderful alchemic chemistry set here. I can never remember what it's called. Just call it my test tubes, I guess. I've done a little bit of modifications to my AE system here. I've got Tesseract pumping into this chest, which is still being sent into the AE. I've got an ME chest now, which this is all... I don't know why this is showing up in my chest. It's not supposed to. But, I guess it'll work. But mainly the thing I was doing this is tools and whatnot that, you know, don't really stack, but looks like that idea is not going to work. Ooh, I got steel, though. And then this is my ME IO port. It's pretty simple. Like, say I've already upgraded these to 4Ks because I was running out of room. Whenever I go to upgrade these to 4Ks instead, build the 4K, you know, pull this 1K here out, slot it in its place, and you take that 1K, put it over here, and it'll transfer all the items on the 1K into the network. So, works out pretty good. I haven't bothered with formatting or anything yet. I'm probably going to have to shortly. The back end's a mess. Let's see. This is an import bus, and this is pumping mob essence from the mob farm over there in. This is just simply for power. And then this is my items from what I've been working on underneath that I'll show you in a little bit. And now what I've got going here is I've got a sewer going. Shut up, cows. And a pig that randomly spawned on the grass here. But sewer, pumping sewage over and into, I believe it's that quest system right there in the back. I don't know why I did it that way, I just did. Oh, yeah, so I can make fertilizer with it after the quest is done. And over here I have a rancher with the Strong Bones quest, which is 44%. I got a rancher over here hooked up to fungus drippings, which is also 44%. And just kind of idling along on these guys, and not any real big hurry on them yet. The last time I did this, what I ended up doing was basically spawning about 200 of them into a small room with ranchers all around it. Worked great. I mean, it only took about 10 minutes to finish the quest, but I'm taking it a little easier this time around. Let's see, yeah, I got the Blood Magic Altar kind of built. It's up to a tier 3, I believe. Tier 2. Oh, I have not put the dealy bobs here in the corners. Oh, yeah, that's why I was trying not to go downstairs quite yet. As soon as I look down there, everything goes to hell. Trying to decide if this looks good or not. I do like the limestone bricks here. Kind of contrast nicely. Not too sure about the blood stairs, though. Something red would be nice, but not that texture. I went ahead and took this thing down. It was just... I'm getting ready to expand my farms and everything like that, and I haven't got around to it yet, but I cleared out my farm over here, took the sprinklers down, haven't moved the tanks yet. It's kind of nice having basically infinite water supply. It's flipping snow. I actually ran out of sand, which is why this is stopped now. I haven't bothered replanting any trees yet. I'm doing okay on lumber. Armor stand with steel armor on it. And I come over here, and I moved my power supply and everything downstairs. Just hooked up the Tesseract, feeding it power, and then it's also reseeded the essence, which is kind of screwed up how it was working because it didn't want to cooperate. And then just have everything pumping into a diamond chest here. Alright, get an inner pearl. Find out this one here. And nope. I'm running low on ender pearls. So, and then what it does is it feeds it into the tank here, and then I fluiduct it up into the Now here, where'd my water go? If you put water in one of these wooden barrels and leave it on cobble, it'll start turning the cobble into mossy around it. So a handy trick if you want to get mossy, which is the whole reason I did that. I did not realize, though, that the water ran out. Ah, nice, I got enough now. Come over here, I've got 2 pieces still. And 9 there. Ball of moss. I want to put repair on my sword. And auto repair. Nice. I still have 2 more modifiers left on it, but yeah. Whatever. So, got 2 of these systems set up side by side here. I'm not too worried about the dusts right now. But, extruder, pulverizers, and another second pulverizer here for the sand one. Why aren't you... Oh, because I forgot to hook that up. Hey, look, I got sand. Oops. Just toss you in here, because that'll feed right into my aim system. Yeah, I forgot to hook that up. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Yeah, what I was going to do is just run an item duct here, across the top, and then into that activator, but just never got around to it. But, yeah, pretty simple. Feeds into these activators. There's 1 on each, 1, 2, and then a third one underneath, and it seems to be keeping up decently, I guess. I mean, I could use more activators, but it would take up more room that way. Then, vacuum hopper, into a diamond chest, which, it's getting messed up again. There we go. Which, this thing works so much better with a single block chest, and it's unbelievable. Yep, boom, boom, boom. And it just runs right through the line. And you do have to do that every once in a while, but that's not a big of a deal. Now over here, why do I have... Go away. There's that stupid chicken. Go away. I keep seeing it on my radar. It's been bugging me. So this just pulls items out of here before this gets a chance to compress them. And there, we should fix that. Alright, yeah, diamonds, emeralds, Certus quartz dust. I don't mind if the quartz itself gets compressed, because it uncrafts. I don't have to do anything to it. But these things, this doesn't compress, these don't. And I want to keep these as dust and these separate. This doesn't compress and neither does flint, which I'm thinking about just voiding that out instead, because I don't need flint and I don't need to keep picking crap up. And I gotta skip from somewhere too. What the hell? Alright, I'm getting the hell out of here before I can pick more stuff up. Okay. So next here is my smeltery, which I finally made a tool forge, which they changed the recipes on it. Whoop. Forge. Tool forge. There's now only 4 recipes. Steel, cobalt, ardite, or manulin. That's it. You used to at least be able to make them out of iron. But yeah, they got rid of that. Unfortunately, but you know, I got this thing set up and running. And steel wasn't really a problem after that, actually. And then, oh, this thing's still goofing up a bit. I wasn't really paying attention to what all I was throwing in earlier, and it, yeah, didn't work out so well. And why do I have 2 of these things? Oh yeah, because I thought that one was lost for a while. Turns out it wasn't, but come on, give. Oh, come on. And yeah, there is a lot of lag, and it's mainly caused by this behemoth here. Multi-block structures on my computer do not get along. There we go. And now it's going to pump out a few ingots before it gets stuck again. Great. Yeah, I've got this thing here. It was set making blocks of steel until it ran out of redstone. It uses redstone 2:1 to gunpowder, which, that's what these things are good for. I just haven't made enough yet. And unfortunately, each one only goes to a single slot. Like, this one here is the flame symbol. Look in here. Oh, okay, you see it's automatically refilling. There's a little flame underneath the charcoal there. And then here is the, I don't know what it's called, but it's where the sand goes. There's the ingot slot. Now that means there's still 2 more slots, which means I gotta make 2 more of these things. And put them in here somewhere. So that way I can just build this thing up with a whole bunch of stuff and walk away. And then here's the drain, which is just pumping into casting basin, which, let's hop underneath real quick. You can see here, There's 2 basins on the smeltery. The reason why it's so big is so I can do a lot of glass at once later. And then on the casting table, and go here, and there's another one on this basin, which then goes up and up. Also, we don't miss. Into this chest here, which I got a precision import bus set. It's to stack mode. And to save myself time, I put another crafting terminal down here. There's my smelter, crucible, and transposer. I still need a few more things, like at least one more pulverizer for things that aren't for that. But here's my power supply, which I'm somewhat encasing right now. Energetic infuser, pulling straight off these guys. It turns out I have 20 magmatic engines down here, or magmatic dynamos, and then I have 32 crucibles, all running top speed pretty much. Oh, not top speed, maximum efficiency for the most part. That's running this, and the lava is also being pumped over into that fluid duct there and filling up all those tanks. So even if something goes wrong over here, I've got quite a bit of lava to fall back on. Not the prettiest setup in the world, but it works. So I'm not going to complain too much. Same with this. I just couldn't think of a place to put all my Tinker stuff, so had an empty corner. I've got these disconnected because I don't want to be pumping out this stuff and really screwing up the system. Something keeps falling off that walkway up there and landing inside my smeltery. That's pissing me off. Alright, we come back up here. You see most of the chests are gone. That one's empty now too. I need to move those downstairs into the box for them. A few other miscellaneous things here and there. And yeah, other miscellaneous crap that I haven't decided what to do with yet. I may get into a little bit of fish breeding. I probably end up getting forced into it later in the game, actually. But a bunch of this stuff can just go by the wayside, actually. I may set these up with a vacuum hopper nearby and just kind of see what random things I catch. And these are all my extra, saplings and stuff now. Thorn vines. This is also miscellaneous things I pulled out of my AE system to make room, like essence berry bushes, the nether bushes, glow shrooms, ender lily seeds, which they're too slow to do me any good right now, so I'm not going to bother. Melon seeds, and so on and so forth. I have quit harvesting the mushrooms because I have 1,200 of them now or something like that. I only needed 1,000. Yeah, how many do I have? 627 and 587. Yeah, over 1,200 of them. Sun's already going down, huh? Alright. But the main reason I'm recording right now instead of later, instead of showing you my base half finished, is while this is all going on, I actually got quite a few quests done. I finally got the pastoral life completed whenever I finally got around to setting this thing up over here. But spawn chicken eggs, spawn squid, not a biggie. It's a pain in the butt to set up, but once it was set up, it was pretty simple. Alright, let's come over here. Let's drop the flowers and the roses in. The heart. Got another mystery safari net, which I got lucky on the last playthrough and it had a witch in there. So I didn't have to go through all the rigmarole of spawning villagers, finding the right one. Why are you just glitching out and not falling down? Am I full of wisps again? Alright, I'm going to open this as soon as I get up here. What do we got? Corn seeds. Yeah, that's not worth it. Alright, let's eat. What the hell's going on here? And this is roughly the center. Alright. You guys seem to be going down okay. Got a little dinner, didn't I? That one guy was just popping through. I've had a problem with wisps coming in here and just clogging up this 3x3 hole here and not letting anything through. Turns out this corner over there is actually in a magical forest biome. Which works out good because I'm able to actually get pecks and stuff and wisps. Hey. Don't shoot me. There we go. Let's just clear the system out real quick. Come on, guys. You know you want me. Alright, good enough. Whoa! Crap, I forgot. Ow. Alright. Thank God creepers don't do any terrain damage. Alright, now that we got that taken care of. And then, finally did this. The farming, I had to build a planter and sludge boiler still. No biggie at all there, and they're pretty easy to make. And then a bucket of sludge, which I actually picked up by accident whenever I was trying to right-click on my harvester to see, you know, how it was doing on power, and I had a bucket in my hand, and it's like, oh, here we go. So, might as well go with the Lily seeds. Yeah, I've got some already, but... Okay, this... I already built the precision sledgehammer whenever I was doing my, my cow pens and everything over there. But needed a 10 upgrade, and I've only built platinum, so I now have a 10 upgrade. Got another random safari net, and another reward bag. This one, I already built these 3. I have no idea what the power capacity on this is. And it's not actually that hard to make. But, I'm not really going to use it if I don't know how much power it can carry. Crap. Expensive to run. So is this thing, actually. It does produce a hell of a lot of power, but it chews the fuel at a phenomenal rate. So, heated redstone. I don't have a whole lot of redstone to spare, but I guess it's kind of better than nothing. And whenever, you can see here I've got a resonant jetpack now. You know, the highest tier. Oh yes, and I died again. I've been wearing my head. Then, when I made that, it actually required one of these, so I just went ahead and made 2. It was just right there. It was easy. I had all the materials. It was just done. And crap, I'm not going to bother. Take that. Ooh, ender pump. Nice. Redstone energy cell. Okay. Push supply. Okay. I'll take that. And that just completed learning to skyblock. I love this jetpack. I mean, it's not quite creative flight, but man, it's pretty close whenever it comes to descending. 2 graders and an epic. Nice. Here we go. Back up to 8 lives. Let's go with the epic first. Level 8 magnet. Ooh, hello. Come here. You. Get turned off. You. Get turned on. Nice. Been missing those. Reward bag. Cultivated. Okay, this will save me a little bit of time whenever I have to do bees. Sword of Splintering. Crap. It's a wooden sword. I'm guessing with a netherrack handle and a thaumic guard. I'm going to have to set up like a chest of shame or something for this junk. So my lily seeds in here, right? Yep. 7 of those. I'm just going to toss the bees in here. And those corn seeds. Come on, get in there. Oh. And I know I'm going to have to make more of those things later as part of a quest, so I'm just going to put that in there. Potion of Flight. Alright, yep. Don't really need it right now. And let's put that in there, that in there, that in there. Wow. Come on. Oh, yeah, I left it on. Probably shouldn't do that while I'm trying to record. And I went ahead and made one of these for whenever I was going to the nether. Figured it would come in handy, and it did. So you end up picking a lot of crap up if you fight zombie pigmen. You're not supposed to, but it's fun, and I only died twice to them, so only twice. No biggie. Alright, Hell's Kitchen is done. Steel-powered flight. This tree finally opened up whenever I completed learning to skyblock. Which is infuriating because this one here, this requires a reactor to be able to build that. But heavy armor. Simple enough once I get steel production down. Up, and away, splat. Leadstone jetpack. Which I had made that, and then I upgraded it, and then I found out you don't have to upgrade each tier at a time. You can just go straight from first one to the Enderium, or you can just do the Enderium. It won't work for the quest if you skip straight to Enderium, but... yeah, redstone thrusters, no. No. Yes. You a crafting? Yeah, you're a crafting, so that wouldn't help that anyway. Not to mention, those are actually relatively easy to make. And I guess there's a way that you can use your reactor to make steam and pump into them, but they're pretty easy to make. Maybe I can get something that I can't make if I get the reward bag. 3 Mile Island. This one was simple. Yellorium dust, graphite bar. Graphite bar, smelt coal. Or charcoal, either. Yellorium dust, you get it while sifting. Rutile, plutonium, yellorium, nether uranium, which actually gives you yellorium. I'm going to get the rutile, actually, because the nether rutile ore, you have to run through an induction smelter before you can do anything with it. This I can at least dump in a smeltery and get impure titanium. Yellow heart canister, nice. Which is going to be my first heart canister. And put that there. 10 lives. Alright. Good. 2 graders and a basic. Let's get this crap out of the way here. That's not crap. That is... oh, hello. Thank you. Yes. There is... The purple quest requires amaranth wood. That just saved me a whole bunch of time sifting. Because you have to sift topiary grass, which is a piece of dirt surrounded by seeds. By 4 seeds. That's like the best basic bag I've ever seen. Black swallowtail butterfly. Yeah, I agree. It's an okay but not great reward, I guess. I don't know. I've never actually done anything with the butterflies. Spiked axe. Got one already. Blackberry seeds. Yeah. Chunk. Well, that was a disappointment, wasn't it? But now I just have the steam room and reactor warm-up to complete. This is basically just building a reactor, which I'm going to be doing off camera because I'm going to have to make more steel probably. Well, I'm going to have to make more steel because I'm not... Once I get the reactor up and running, I'm shutting down all the lava down there. But once I got the all 32 of those stupid crucibles up and running, my frames dropped like 15 FPS. Just right off the bat. Not cool. Bees and trees. I did not do anything with that one yet. You're a wizard, Steve. I did do something with this. I went through and got all the shards, which was actually really simple. And the order shard, actually that hammer breaks at about maybe half the speed of a diamond pick, or half the time, I should say. So it didn't take a whole lot of time to do it. Can't even talk today. The only one that I only got one of was the earth shard because it requires grass blocks. So I didn't really want to waste a whole bunch of dirt yet. Not to mention, I get earth infused stone as a reward, plus this, yoink, and a greater bag. 4 blood. Okay, I will take that. I will take that gladly. 4 blood runes, which are used on that thing over there. And let's see, next we have bloody power, craft blood altar, make a weak blood orb. Done. Divination sigil. These are for the these kind of potions here. Let's get the lengthen catalyst, I guess. And that was it for that tree. 13 lives now. 2 greater bags. Darkwood sapling. I already got those. Master Ritual Stone and 32 Ritual Stones. That just saved me a lot of time on blood magic. That is very nice. Very nice indeed. Not all these things are supposed to go in here right now, but I'm recording. I'm not going to sit here and sort it all. For the hoarding. Glass houses, full heart. It was just 64 each glass and clear glass, which I've already submitted, 500 clear glass? I've just been submitting as I go, because that way it doesn't clog my system. Icy Fun, 100%, 100 ice, not an issue. Iceberg, 85% done. Sands of Time, double compressed sand, 100, that's 8100 sand. It's a time quest, that's it. It's not difficult. Most of these aren't really all that difficult, especially for the hoarding. It's just, it takes time. Sometimes a lot of time. Yeah, amaranth planks. Need 100,000 of those stupid things. Those saplings are going to come in handy. Problem is, MFR machines do not plant the saplings on their own. They'll harvest, they won't plant. And a good bag. Really? Glasswing butterfly. I may actually have to kind of look into the butterflies. Just to see what they can do, I guess. See if it's worth my, worth my time. And half a heart, mushroom soup. Half a heart, sewage. And bump, 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 boink. There we go. Yeah, I think that was about it for quests and whatnot. Yeah, I can show you some of my setups here, which is ugly as sin right now. Glacial Precipitator. Just sitting here chugging along. And basically, it's the reason the chest is there, because that's what it was in the first place, and I didn't want to... I was lazy. You can put this right on top of that machine and just have it pump straight into it, but I had like 5 stacks of glass ice in here, so... But yeah, 85% done there. These things do not move at a very brisk pace, I should say. Well, it's making ice anyway, they move pretty slow. But it's not bad. And it's a set it and forget it thing, so... this thing is a complete pain in the arse. You can supposedly use these to generate steam. I did not have a whole lot of luck with that in the past. It would fill up with water, it would get hot enough, and it would say it had steam. You go to pump the steam out, and it's like, oh, here, water. And it would leave the steam inside the... It was just... I do not get along with this mod at all. The Steelworks mod. It is not my friend. Of course, Tinker's Construct's not a whole lot better either. Interesting concept. Kind of feels a little bit on delivery whenever you start tweaking the recipes and whatnot, which seems to be everybody's favorite pastime. I can't count how many different mod packs and whatever mess with the recipes. And there we go. This thing is nice though. I mean, it holds, I think, 81 blocks. And they actually melt at a pretty reasonable speed, so... Alright, what do you... Molten gold. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through, snap you off, pop you out of there. Just the easiest way to get your system clear. After it decides that, wants to go be all wonky on you. Which is probably my fault, but... Oh. Okay. Great. Yeah, it's already got the aluminum melted. And I need to get rid of that blood somehow. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Is that all it can hold, really? Oh, it's because it's still working on the iron. Oh, okay. Here we go. You go in there. You organize. Yeah, vacuum hoppers are just... They don't do things intelligently. Like a thermal expansion ductwork. It kind of does. If there's already an existing stack anywhere in that inventory, it'll stack it up until that reaches max stack size. The vacuum hoppers just go to the first available slot. But they are handy, that's for certain. And you can kind of get around it by doing a little bit of, well, finagling, I guess, would be, vacuum hopper into a chest, and then have a chest item duct out into another one so it organizes it. A lot of hassle, though. And MFR stuff doesn't like to do it a whole lot either, apparently. It's nowhere near as bad, but it will occasionally do it. Hey guys. Yes. Which, let's see, for the hoarding quest, I have first part done, common mobs, creeper, zombie, skeleton, Enderman is fun to try to get. I need a witch. I've got all the slimes. I think it's because it comes in magma cubes. Not sure. Brainy zombies and windows. Now, you can get brainy zombies in here. Whoa, hello. Occasionally. There's one there. Count. Killed a total of 0, killed a total of 10. Yeah, no, it didn't count that one for whatever reason. Which is why I have a plan. Safari nuts. Nitro creeper, ghast, chicken, imp, sheep, enderman, zombie pigman, creeper, peck forager, that was hard to get. Wisp, that was, I actually had to go inside the system to get that. Angry zombie. And I actually have, let's just do, I have more. Okay, I also have, okay, I got 3 mystery nuts. And I have angry zombie, wisp, peck, blaze, creeper, pigman, hellfish. That's not a fun one to get. This is a wither skeleton. Imp, chicken, yep, gas, there we go. So, spawn exact copy on that guy. I can get necrotic bones and whatever. Good times were had by all. Well, except for the skeletons, but they don't really count, do they? What the hell am I going to do with this broken bow? I guess in here with the other broken bow. Wow. Yeah, I need to get that reactor finished. Alright, 45 frames per second. Not great, but, you know, tolerable. And 30, 25. Alright, back up to 30-ish. There we go. 25, yeah. If I run all the way over to here and just like bail and get far enough away. What biome am I in anyway? Taiga. Okay, nice. Yep. 60, 75. I go far enough away that this thing completely unloads and I end up jumping up to almost 200. But first things first. I really should just bite the bullet and put like a chandelier or something up here. Or a magnum torch would work too. Just take the torch off whenever I want to spawn stuff. I don't think it's all that hard to get up there. Alright, how are my cows doing? 55%. Smelly crap is at 31%. Yeah, that's quite a bit more. It's 1.6 million versus 160,000. Oh, that's both the same. That's just, apparently they produce more milk than crap, which is the exact opposite of any cow I've ever seen. Yeah, I really should get some more in there. Just kind of speed things up a bit. But again, more entities, more lag. So, I've been trying to run this lag free as, you know, as possible. And let's see, how many slates do I have left? I have 42 regulars and 12 reinforced slates. Okay. I do need to look up the plans again for this altar. I can't remember exactly what goes up here. Glowstone, I think? I don't know. But I think I may have to tear the whole thing down and move it up one too as well. I don't have my orb on me. Blasted sign. Because I've got, let's see, personally I have 3,400. My altar's got what? Another, oh, it's only got 971 left. Let's just get that out of there. I just made that thing right before I started recording so I can make the squid egg. So it requires the apprenticed orb in this to make the egg. Alright, what do we got? Altar's current essence, 0. Better good, better good. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to tear everything down here and just move it up one. I wish I could turn the flames off. Maybe there's a config I can Alright, rambling. I can't really think of anything else interesting that I've done or that people might be able to learn off of. And this is kind of a goofball setup, but it works. And part of the key of it is there's always 1/3 of the power from these guys. Well, it's being split to that, but that guy takes almost no power. And then up to the ME system, it always has power as long as these middle ones here have, you know, lava flowing to them. This outside here gets robbed completely by the Tesseract. This outside here gets completely robbed by the Tesseract and the Infuser. Which that thing takes god-awful amount of power. 10,000 RF per tick. And that's only because that's the max that... Okay, hello squids and everything else. And forgot exactly how strong this stupid magnet was. Nope. Done. Hey, didn't I equip that? Yeah. Why don't I have a yellow heart? Oh well. Wish there was a way you could make a chest auto sort. That'd be nice. It'd also be a nice way to quit picking up crap. How we doing here? Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're starting to get a backlog of gravel going now. This guy's got a little bit of sand backlog. Aren't you? Oh yeah, you're almost full again, aren't you? And bonk. I'm not sure if I showed it off or not, but I did turn in a bunch of the soul sand I had. I don't think I did. I'm up to 21% on that now, actually. And that's just kind of just derping around, and that's only a single machine producing it, or a single barrel. I mean, it's nothing too impressive, but it gets the job done as long as you don't mind waiting, which, you know, it's not really all that bad. There's other things if you get started early enough, you can go slow on a bunch of these and just not worry about it. I haven't even started the cobble one yet, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. What am I saying? Did I turn in my seared stone? I did. Yeah, 39 and 64 in there now. Which, that, and then I think there's another one that's just insane after that too, so I'm not looking forward to that as it is. 1 quadruple compressed dirt. I don't have 4,000 dirt to compress yet. Yeah, I think that's going to be everything for now. It's probably a long, rambly episode, but just want to get everybody caught up with what I've been doing and turn a few things on the camera. I don't want to be collecting rewards and everything off camera. That's one of the main draws of this map is, you know, hey, what am I going to get? You know, what's in my goodie bag? And, you know, it's I don't want to share it with you guys, so. Alright, well, I will catch you next episode, and till then, have fun.